Hello and welcome back, and thanks for coming back. Coral Bay Beach is on the left hand side. We're in downtown Coral Bay. Let's go for a bit of a drive around. Now, we can't go down the main drag of Coral Bay, which is where all the bars and the restaurants are, is because they're digging it up. As I told you a while back, when the winter came, they were going to dig it all up and they are going to pedestrianise it and make all the road and all the pavements rather nice. So, as it comes online, don't forget to keep coming back because I'll be giving you updates. But at the moment, it is totally barricaded off and I think we might get shot if we try and go in there. But as time goes on, of course, they will open up little bits of it and of course, Mr. Paul will go there and take you with him. But big improvements are coming to downtown Coral Bay, that is for sure. So by the late spring is what they're saying, early summer, they're saying the Coral Bay main hub will be all completely new and pedestrianised. It'll be open up during the daytimes for traffic, and then there'll be gates to close it off at night, and then at certain times in the summer it will be purely pedestrianised, which is a good idea, to be honest, because lots and lots of people, the odd drink or two and cars don't really mix that well. Like the downtown kid of Paphos Promenade, if you are new to the channel, of course you won't know, but it used to be open to traffic and cars used to come up and down there spinning their wheels and all those kind of things, and of course not good with a lot of people walking around. So they fully pedestrianised that part, and that's coming to downtown Cato, Coral Bay very, very soon indeed. And similar to how it was in Paphos a while ago, it'll be open to cars in the day and closed to cars at night, which is a good idea. Now, where are we? Well, the Coralia Beach is on our left hand side, and that sign says it's the best sandy beach, and to be honest, I think that it is, and a lot of people agree with me. Coral Bay Beach is the most popular beach and the most famous beach, but just after it is Coralia Bay Beach, and to be honest, there's something to do with the angle and the way the sun hits the blue Mediterranean Sea, and it makes it that little bit better. Now, you may have noticed there's quite a lot of people wandering around, and that's because it's Boxing Day, and of course they are burning off those calories that perhaps they consumed yesterday. See, there's even a girl running. See, she's getting a bit of a sprint on, and they're sprinting towards Coral Bay. We're heading out towards Sea Caves, and I know that Sea Caves has got a special place in a lot of people's hearts, but if your name is Sir Richard and you've got a blonde beauty called Lady Julie Nash and a Viscount of a son called Viscount Leo, well, Sea Caves has got a very, very special place in your heart, hasn't it? Big shout out to you guys, and we hope you're having a great Christmas and a fabulous Boxing Day. And of course, just round the corner is the new year, so big start, isn't it? 2024 is coming, and there's going to be big changes on the Marika and me channel. Yes, so if you haven't hit the like yet, which doesn't cost you a penny, by the way, and if you haven't subscribed, which again doesn't cost you a single penny. A lot of people think that perhaps if they hit the thumbs up, if they hit that button that says subscribe, that you've got to pay something. You haven't. It's totally free. All it does is tells YouTube that you like what you see, and then they will recommend it to smart, clever people like yourselves. It's that simple. But if you want to keep the channel afloat and you want to help us to keep on going and making these special videos just for you, well, if you want to make a contribution to the channel, you can. How do you do it? Well, Google these magic words: buy me a coffee, Marika and me. Up will come our landing page, and you will be on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, and that's where you can gift us those virtual coffees, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. And I'd like to thank some of the superstars that are very, very generous indeed. If your name is Lady Josie and there's a Sir Steve in your life in downtown London, we hope you had a great Christmas, and we hope you're having a fabulous Boxing Day, and we'd like to thank you for that coffee, and I'll be drinking it very, very soon indeed. If your name's Sir Lee and there's a honeymoon girl in your life called Lady Vicky, and of course that princess of a daughter, Princess Layla, we'd like to thank you very, very much indeed for those coffees. Now, there's also the unique Marika privilege card that is coming to the channel very, very soon indeed. It'll certainly be online for the spring season, but we're going to get a special one just in time for two superstars that are coming to Paphos in the middle of February. And of course, that's Lady Andrea and Sir Mark. So don't worry, you'll be able to get some discounts in and around the Cape of Paphos Promenade Harbour area. And as time progresses, it'll transcend throughout the whole of Paphos. And the discounts you'll get in various places will be between 5 and 20%. And the odd restaurant and bar may even give you a free drink if you wiggle and waggle that Marika and me privilege cards in their noses. You never know. Now, look at that for review. That is the blue Mediterranean Sea. This is downtown Sea Caves. Hugely popular place because of its views, and there's a nice cliff face which you can shimmy on down. Try not to slide down it too much, otherwise it's going to hurt because it's a big drop. That is the Sea Caves Lounge Bar Cafe Restaurant, and I promise you, from the spring all the way through to late autumn, that place is busy, very busy indeed. And these are some of the multi-million euro villas in Sea Caves. The ones on the left hand side obviously are kissing and lapping on the cusp of the blue Mediterranean Sea. Wow, imagine yourself in downtown Sea Caves. It must be a spectacality of a place every morning to open those curtains and look out across the blue Mediterranean Sea. Wow, takes your breath away. Now, I'd like to do a big shout out to one or two other stars that like to come back now and again to our little show called Marika and Me. Of course, if your name is Viscount Paul Butler and Lady Bev in downtown Manchester, we're wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a great Boxing Day. And of course, the new year is coming, and you'll be dancing and prancing, hopefully, in downtown Paphos very soon. Let's hope so. Let's head back up to the main road, and then we're going to circumnavigate our way back towards the Coral Bay Strip. And this is the main road we're going to join shortly, which hooks up, well, the Camas if you want to go off-roading. There's a new road getting put in there, by the way, and when it's finished, I'll take you on a special trip down it. But technically now we're in Sea Caves, and we're going to come up and join the main road, which takes us back towards Coral Bay. Now, this area, if you're not familiar with it, it's called Paya. But Paya is broken up into one or two little areas, shall we say. So, we've got Paya Village, we've got Uptown Paya, and then we've got Coral Bay, which technically is downtown Paya. And then this area here is Sea Caves. Behind us is Argus St George. If you want to see some videos on those, just Google the words Marika and Me St George Harbour, Marika and Me Sea Caves, Marika and Me Paya Village. I think you get the idea. And those videos will come up, and of course you'll be able to follow Mr. Paul's travels, and now and again his sidekick, Misogyny Rasivula Booth, who just happens to be the most beautiful woman in the world, comes along and does a bit of chuchka dancing and prances and dances, and she does like to do the odd twirl or two. And of course Marika is over in downtown Tbilisi, Georgia, visiting her mum and her family, and of course she is now and again sending us little clips, little insights into her life in downtown Georgia, and through the wizardry of, well, mobile phones and internet and all these kind of things, I am splicing them into little Mr. Paul production. So hopefully we're managing to keep you entertained. She's away for another 3 weeks or so, and then she'll be back fully rejuvenated and dancing and prancing and twirling and monkeying around all over the downtown Cape of Paphos Promenade, especially for English Langley, John Ricey, and of course Mr. Niels, and one or two other people as well. But what a spectacality of a day it is indeed. Wow. Boxing Day, the temperature, let's have a quick look, 19.5 degrees, and it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh my goodness, absolutely spectacular. Now, if you're in this area as a resident, that could possibly be the best veterinary clinic in downtown Paya, and there it is on the left hand side. How much is the price of benzene today? Let's have a quick look. If you put in ordinary fuel, 140 we'll call it, and if you put diesel in, it's 147. So it's come down a little bit. But don't forget, to keeping us afloat by going onto the Buy Me a Coffee platform and gifting us that coffee or two. And you can also choose to become one of our superstar members, you know, at only €10 a month. That's all it costs you to get that little bit closer to Marika and me, get a special title, and of course you will entitle yourself to one of our Marika and me privilege cards, which will be coming online very, very soon indeed. Downtown Payer, well, Midtown Payer actually, that's where we are, and this is the main road. This road takes you all the way through Payer area, all the way, I'm dying by the way, all the way to downtown Casoninga, through to Clorica, and then you will slowly but surely end up in downtown Paphos. And you'll go past the Paphos Mall, get to the Paphos Mall roundabout, take a right, and very, very quickly you'll be in the downtown kid of Paphos Promenade and Harbour area, which is the most popular place with people who are watching YouTube videos of Paphos, because of course most people are coming on holiday, perhaps for a week, perhaps for a fortnight, or perhaps even for the rest of your life. But downtown Ked Paphos Promenade and Harbour area is probably where you're going to spend quite a lot of your time, because there's a lot of bars and restaurants down there, and the views, wow, they take your breath away. It's quite simple. I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe, and don't forget to come back for a little bit more of my complete and utter madness. Downtown Coral Bay is coming up, so don't click off just yet. Quite busy, isn't it? Boxing Day, you see. People are bored, aren't they? Got nothing to do. They had the Christmas lunch yesterday, they opened all the presents up, and today they're planning on taking most things back because they're either too small, or they don't like them, or they just want the money. Often Christmas time is a difficult time, isn't it? Do I give money? Do I give a present? There's more thought in giving a present, but the problem is, does that person actually want that present? They would probably think, oh, I wish you'd just given me the money. It's difficult, isn't it? With watching Priscilla Booth, I just give her the money. It's simpler. With the little baby LaBooth, I just give her the money. It's much simpler. Whether they love me or not, I don't know, but they do like going spending it. Downtown Coral Bay is coming up, and just over yonder are one or two shops and the big Paphos supermarket, and that sells pretty much anything that you can want, from caviar to Hellmann's mayonnaise to baked beans to rampant rabbits, if your name's Lady Andrea. There you go, Sir Mark, that's where you go to get one. That's the Coral Bay Karting Centre on the left hand side, again open from around about March until around about the end of October. If you want to go whizzing around, you can have a great time indeed. That's the Paphos supermarket, and right on cue, that is the bus that takes you from Coral Bay to Paphos. And if you note the bus number, it is 615. And if you're coming from Paphos to Coral Bay, guess what? The bus number is 615. And another little bit of information for you: if you come into the beach, well, you can either get off at Coral Bay Beach or stay on the bus till it stops, and it's going to stop and park up at the Coralia Bay Beach. And guess what? When you want to go back home, when you come up to the car park, there'll be that bus waiting especially for you. I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe, and don't forget to come back for a little bit more of my complete and utter madness. This is downtown Coral Bay. Well, it's the rear entrance, if you understand me. But the main strip's been all dug up, so we can't go down there. See you again very, very soon indeed. See, told you, it's all been barricaded off if you look carefully over there. Here's a girl doing a U-turn or a 6-point turn, a mobile phone to her ear. At least she's got a seatbelt on. There you go. Downtown Paphos. Get into a car. First thing you got to do is light a cigarette and get your mobile phone out. And this engine start thing is driving me mad. Let's switch it off. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again very, very soon indeed. These are the back streets, by the way. Not that salubrious, but never